So another shape that we can do is a love heart. You can of course do any shape you want, but I have made a heart out of aluminium wire, which isn't the best heart in the world, but I'm sure you can do better ones. So this is with the thicker aluminium wire, but again you can do this with the flat, it's absolutely fine. But just build your shape. It's really not a very good heart. But then I've got a little long bit there as well, which I think is good. And then we are going to do our crashing. So again, I'm going to put this down. And so you need your bullion wire. And again, you need a lot of it. Oops. And then get a bit scrunched up at the end to start you off. And wrap that round the base. I'm just going to get those bits tied in a bit better. And then you can just keep wrapping this round in any way. So scrunch a bit up. Put it on top and keep wrapping round. So you need to be mindful of keeping the shape of the heart, or not in my case because it's not great, or whatever shape you've got, if you're doing an oval or a square or anything, because it's quite easy when you're you get into your crashing and you're binding a lot, is to forget that you're sticking to a shape. So you want to get that, you can even just place it on like this and then do a bit of twisting round. You are basically getting as much on there covered as possible. So then that's nowhere near dense enough, so I need more. And I do find it's easier to do little bits of the wire rather than getting 6 meters off at once. Do a bit and then come back and get more. So again, starting off the same way, getting it secured into place. And keep going. So I find this technique quite funny because a lot of all the techniques in floristry that are really quite precise, this one literally is just rolling up pieces of wire. So then, because we've made such lovely bases, we do want to still be able to see them. So there's probably enough on there now, but what I am going to do is, because we've got this strong base and I can feel it moving around quite a lot, is to get another piece of wire, not so much this time, about less than a metre, and we can do a bit of sewing. So put a bit of the wire through a nice strong bit, so probably either at the bottom or at the middle bit there, and twist those together to make sure that it's on nice and securely. And then you want to sew round, making sure that you're getting all your bits that are loose and into the frame, bringing it round. And you can do this on the others as well if you want to. It's just I didn't feel it needed to happen on those. So then of course you can give it all a bit of a pull as well, which makes keep it neater. And this will need also a T-pin sewn onto it. Or another option you could do is gluing a magnet on. I think have you used the corsage magnets? They're pretty good. So that they can easily be glued onto the back. As another option, but of course you can't use those if people have got pacemakers. And so we go on.